my spiritual practices associated with the spirit get a limbo. So you may hear me refer to him by either name, talking about ultimately the same guy that I'm working with. So I do this Saturdays, typically, somewhere between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern time, as he's a cemetery spirit. He's one of the G'day, so they're associated with the cemetery. So that's the evening hours after the sun has gone down is when he starts to become most active. So that's when we start to do this. So I generally will be between 8 to 9 once the sun has set completely where I'm at, and I feel his approach. So that's how this works. I do have to say I want to give gratitude to my I want to give gratitude. Hello to everybody coming in. I want to give gratitude to my spouse's family and lineage, who has given me the connection to the Mysterios through the initiations through marriage to my spouse, who is 9th generation high priestess of the 21 divisions. So that is why I have the permission through this lineage and the spirit of this lineage that we work with, Saint Expedite and Limbo, to do this. You have to be initiated to read with the Mysterios, so that is why I have the permission to do this. As far as I know, nobody else has the permission to work and do lucky numbers in this manner, the way that I am doing this. So you will only see this here, and yeah, let's get started. Lucky numbers of the week is something I do typically, like I said, on Saturdays with him in the evenings. You sign up on my website, stan.store/SanTheSpiritist, for personal lucky numbers, or you can just stay for the free collective lucky numbers of the week. However, you get more specific information, more specific numbers, luckiest for you, and those can refer to many things, and not just for some people associate lucky numbers just with gambling. I'm not endorsing gambling. You can do what you want to do with the information, however you're guided, divinely guided to do it. Not endorsing gambling per se. However, these lucky numbers can be used in multiple ways. When you do the personal lucky numbers, when you sign up and you give a donation to get a limbo, when you sign up through my website and you give a donation to his altar with your sign-up fee, he's going to give you more specific information. If you're just here for the free lucky numbers, they may or may not be relevant for you. For the people who already know who Saint Expedite is and already respect and give Saint Expedite his praise and his service, then they're going to be more likely to work for you. If you're new to him, they may or may not, depending on how much level of respect you have for the spirit and how much respect you have for the vessel performing this divination for you today, then that's going to determine if or not the lucky numbers hit for you, the free ones. The personal ones, same thing, but just more specific, because you're actually giving him an energy exchange when you make a donation by signing up on my website. Again, the link is going to be in the description box below if you'd like to sign up for the next lucky numbers with Saint Expedite, which is going to be on May 9th. I am not doing them next week, but we will be back doing them on May 9th. So that's already available if you'd like to sign up. So let's get started with the free lucky numbers of the week. For the collective, I did have to get him, my spouse actually found these for me. He guided her to them today. And I've already cleansed them. They came from a somewhat haunted place, but we have already cleansed them. So these are, all right, cool, thank you. So we got him because the other ones are kind of broken up and kind of got damaged. You're welcome. And just so I think you mean, just so y'all know, I'm spiritist on here. I don't really go by priestess to the public, because I'm really not performing priestess duties to the public at this time. So you can refer to me as just Sam the Spiritist or just Sam. But yeah. So I work with this spirit. I'm working just as a spiritist and a reader. So let's see. You're welcome. Have a good day. Thank you. All right, so we got these new dice for anybody who's been here. I don't know if you can see them. Got these new dice. I'm gonna have to hold them up. They're way cooler than they look there, but they're I guess they're some sort of light resin, but they're really nice. They got green and gold for the luck aspect, a little bit of my Irish type of vibes, because y'all know I put the little lucky symbol up, the little leaf, the clover, and then we got get it in bowl. So it's a nice little blend. So we got 6 of these, and then the 7th number, everybody knows who's been here before, knows that the 7th, I do 7 numbers for the collective, 7 numbers if you purchase 1 roll, 14 numbers if you purchase 2 rolls, and 21 numbers if you purchase 3 rolls of the lucky numbers. So what I'm going to do is, since there's only 6 here, because we can only get 6, he told us that basically I'm going to roll them all again for the 7th number and combine them all. So basically add them all up, and that'll be the 7th number. So it's going to be a little different than how I've done in the past, if you watched it in the past. Thank you for all the, well, I don't know what those are, little emojis, like YouTube specific emojis. Thank you. All right, and then for those who are new, I'm just going over this lucky penny. The penny will flip whether it lands on heads or tails. Is going to determine overall if your week is lucky or not. I'll do this for the collective and for each person that signed up. So, and I'll get more into it when I roll it. You'll see how it plays out. If you watched it before, then you already know. So again, you can sign up for next week's, or not next week's, May 9th. We're doing this again for lucky numbers with St. Expedite. Sign up at stand.store/stand-the-spiritist. And I only do a couple, like a small handful of people, because I really don't want to be on here very long each time. So first come, first serve. So let's get started. We'll do the free lucky numbers. What else? Disclaimer, this is not endorsing gambling. Past results do not guarantee future outcomes. This is for spiritual and entertainment purposes only. I have to say that legally. What else? If you do choose to play numbers, you do so at your own risk. Never gamble with money that you cannot afford to lose. Okay? So there's that little disclaimer. Let's get started. Lucky numbers of the week with St. Expedite. And let me light his candle, because I have not done that yet. My lighter. All right. So I've already rung his bell, but I did not light his candle. So let's get started. St. Expedite. Get it limbo. What are lucky numbers of the week for the collective? Gracias a la misericordia en your nombre, Papa, on the name. We pray. Ashe. Gracias a la misericordia. All right. First lucky number of the week is 6. Second lucky number of the week is 1. Third lucky number of the week is 2. Fourth lucky number of the week is 3. Fifth lucky number of the week is 3. Sixth lucky number, another 2. I'm going to write these down real quick because I have to roll them again for lucky numbers. 7 here. Actually, I don't, because I don't have to roll it again. He said just combine them. Hold on. So let me do 6, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. And then we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 there. He's going to give you some bonus numbers. Give me a minute. All right. So for your first 7 numbers are 6, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, and 17. Sorry. 6, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, and the number 17. Those are your first 7. He also showed me 61 when I first grabbed the first 2. He combined those. 61 is a bonus number. Okay. You have angel number 2332. So you need to look up angel number 2332. Angel number 332 is a bonus number. Angel number 233. Look these up when you have the chance for additional messages from the angel division. Angel number 33 as well, or bonus number 33 if you like to play numbers or anything like that. These are bonus numbers. Utilize them how they feel most relevant for you. However you feel divinely guided to. Some people play them. Some people play them in all sorts of different games. Do what you will. Again, not endorsing gambling, but that's just what people in the past who've done this in the past, who've signed up, and who've also played with the free lucky numbers. 2 weeks ago, somebody who got the free numbers off of this live that I did like 2 weeks ago, somebody in Canada won some numbers that they played in some sort of game. I'm not sure if it was the lotto or something else. They sent me a testimonial. I posted it. And then last week, somebody played another type of game and ran their numbers, somebody that paid, and they won $21. I don't know if they played anything else after that, but people are winning, and I posted testimonials before. The more faith you have in the Spirit, the more respect you show the Spirit, and the more respect, obviously, you show towards me, good energy. That's all reciprocated at some point, some way, somehow. So just keep that in mind. 33, and what else? Anything else? Yeah, my favorite number here, 12. Additional lucky number 12. So those are a lot of bonus numbers this week for everybody. So you can use the angel numbers as additional messages, like I said, and you can utilize these numbers however you feel divinely guided to. Cool. So those are the free lucky numbers of the week for the collective. Overall, lucky penny, we landed on heads. So overall, it's a lucky week again for the collective. So this is a good week. If you have business dealings, if you're applying for jobs, this is a very good week to put in the applications. If you're looking for a promotion, this is a good week to bring up the subject or revisit the subject with a boss, etc. What else? This is a good week for if you're applying for credit cards, houses, apartments, making a move. This is the week that will be in your favor for making a good financial decision or decision in your career, a career change decision, or, like I said, a move, things of that nature. So overall, lucky week for the collective. So take advantage of that. All right. Let's clear these and get on to the people who signed up for tonight. And if and when these numbers make sense to you, because usually it's not right away. Sometimes it's, for some people, it has been right away that they've seen some sort of results with the lucky numbers, whether they're free or paid. For other people, like I've told people before in the past, these can be relevant for more than 1 week. So hold on to your lucky numbers. Some people have been able to utilize combinations of different weeks of lucky numbers when they've done different sorts of extracurricular activities at like the gas station. I'm trying not to endorse certain things on this live, but this is what people like to do. People like to do with their numbers. They go to the gas station and they, play certain numbers. So hold on your lucky numbers, and also these can be relevant again in the future. Some people have had them hit like a month later. This was I think that did this like 2 or 3 years ago. Somebody had taken lucky numbers and had been saving them for like 3 or 4 weeks at a row, and was able to win some stuff, and also had a move that was relevant based on some of the numbers I gave them that was relevant to the house or the apartment that they ended up getting. So there's that. It can work for Oh, you won $100 because your angel numbers aligned last week from 2 weeks ago from angel numbers from, say, an Expedite, or from this, or just in general, something you looked up on your own. All right. Oh, for me? Okay, for him? Yeah, send it to me, Casey. That's Casey, right? Yeah, send it, because remember, getting involved, he likes his public praise. And he's a little impatient. He got a little bit of a, you know, he expects, you know, we talk about it before. He sometimes, you know, he may take things back, but you're already giving a little bit of one here. So just write it up when you get a chance. So, you know, you're on his good list. All right. Let's get started on the people who signed up privately. So there you have it. Somebody that said they won $100 from the angel numbers that I gave out with Saint Expedite on here recently. Okay? So never limit how the spirit, when you try to put a limit on how the spirits are going to bless you and things like that, you already are shooting yourself in the foot. You might as well not participate. You might as well not watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is all energy. This is how you emit energy is what you're going to get back. No worries. I'm sure he understands that. It's just some people, like, I'm sure the spirits know, like, when somebody genuinely appreciates it but just hasn't sent it in yet but is feeling it, that they can tell. But just, you know, it also helps me because some people out here really don't think that, like, this stuff is real. So the more testimonials that people see, the better it is for everybody. The better my channel can start to grow, and the more the spirits actually end up getting recognized. There's a lot of spirits don't get the recognition that they deserve. So, and this is part of my deal with him, is to help grow and continue to grow the recognition of him and the proper information being put out there about him, because there's so much wrong information and there's so much lack of gratitude out there. So anyways, let's get started with the people who paid for tonight. So, I had a little bit too much caffeine. I have like the caffeine jitters that just hit, so that's why I'm like, woo. I'm not supposed to have caffeine, but I didn't listen. All right. First person on my list for tonight's for paid is Emily. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Emily. Oh. You don't have to be live for this. You don't have to participate like on the live. You don't have to show up to the live. You just have to watch it back when you're done with whatever you're busy with in the day. Thank you, Casey. So let's see. I'm just waiting for him. Waiting for him to get me to go. He says to spray my wife's lucky coin magical mist by High Priestess May at hpmaymagicsshop.com, because I was just not in the full vibe yet, and some of the plant spirits in here are, they make me feel better. They calm me down and they just make me feel much better overall, relaxed, and also focused because there's mint in there. So, all right, let's get started. Emily, now I'm back. All right, now we're on the same page. Let's get going. You love using the Hermes when you go to the casino. That's awesome. Everybody who is not familiar, make sure you follow at HPMA Magic Shop on Instagram. She also has a YouTube. We're going to be posting more to the YouTube soon. At HPMA Magic with a CK, MAGICK shop on Instagram and on YouTube. And I think we have a TikTok. Don't really use TikTok. All right. Emily. Get a limbo, get a limbo, get a limbo. Expedite. What are the lucky numbers for Emily tonight and this week? In your name, Mama Papa Bondia's name we pray. Gracias, misericordia. All right. All right. First, I was drawn to. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is really good. Okay, Emily. Emily. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. First of all, you got doubles and triples going on here, so this is good. All right. We're going to start with what I saw first. It was 3. Then I saw the 2. And then we got 6, 6, and 6. Okay? I'm not kidding. So we've got the first 3. We got the second 3. It's like the angels really want to talk tonight. A 2. 6. 6. 6. All right. Also, lucky penny is heads up. Super lucky week for you. I'm going to give you your 7th number in a second. Let me do some quick, simple math. 3, 6, 7, 8 plus 18. Used to be really super fast with math. 26? Let me just double check. 36, 7, 8 plus 6, 12, 18. Double check my math. I used to be like literally math little whiz. But my brain has been like whomp for like 10 years, so we've gone downhill. All right. So 7th number is 26. All right, so 3, 3, 2, 6, 6, 6, and 26 are your 7 lucky numbers of the week. Let me double check. No, you purchased was 1 roll. Yeah. And then let's get your bonus numbers. Again, didn't we just have this number, this angel number 2332? So that's a sign. That's a big sign for you, Emily, that angel number is an important angel number for you to look up since it just came out previously. What are the odds of that? If that's not like the divine really being specific and trying to get attention to this angel number for you, then I don't know what it is, because that's the odds of that happening is like gotta be like 1 in a million or something like that. Back to back, nonetheless, like one right after the other. 2332. Then we've got another one, which is 332. We're gonna have repeating angel numbers from the free collective. Again, a 233. They really want to drive home these numbers. 3, I'm seeing, he's giving you a bunch of bonus numbers here, so I hope you're writing these down. I'm seeing, did that, yep. I'm seeing another one that he's guiding me to give you is 2626. He's going to give you 66. He's going to give you 662 as well. 266. These are numbers you can play or maybe relevant in other ways. If you look in the description box, I believe I put it in this description box. I know I put it on my Instagram post. I'll add it to this description box. But this can also be relevant in if you're looking for a move. This can be an address, street number. These can be exit numbers, mile markers that may be relevant. You have to keep an open mind as to how the numbers may be relevant to you. Once you look at them and they're in your conscious, your subconscious will, you look at them consciously, you hear them consciously, your subconscious will start to pay attention quietly and keep them in the back of your mind and notice them. So as you're going along through your day, you may not be consciously paying attention very much, but your subconscious will remember these numbers and they'll stand out and they'll make you realize things that may be relevant to you. Like if you're looking for a new apartment, this may be an apartment number. That may be the right apartment for you or the right house for you to purchase or rent or whatever. Or this may be, the exit you should get off of to avoid an accident. That's luck. Because otherwise, if you get into the accident, you're not so lucky. They can play out in many different ways. And other people that have an open mind end up experiencing how the numbers are relevant in different ways. And that's how we learn beyond just what I'm mentioning here, how the lucky numbers end up being lucky for people. So that's kind of how this works. It's a bit intuitive on your part as to how they end up being significant in your life. So just keep an open mind. Try not to expect them to show up in just a certain particular way. It's also giving me, I gave you 66 already. 666. Yeah, we could do 666. These are all angel numbers as well that may have messages for you to look up. So you want to look up these doubles and triple numbers that I'm giving you. And then 6666 is angel number 6666. Yep. So that's it. I'll read those back to you. First set of 7 was 2, 3, 3, 2, 6, 6, 6, and 26, followed by bonus numbers 2, 3, 3, 2. I apologize. No, I got it right. I thought I messed up. Angel numbers 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 33, 26, 26, 66, 662, 266, 666, and 6666. For anybody who's uncomfortable with sixes, missing out. Let's see. Now we're gonna get into the mini money reading. Like I said, overall lucky week for you, Emily, or Amelie, I'm not sure. So that's all good news. Doubles and triples is all good news too. Repeating numbers. Patterns. Tells me that there's going to be some sort of patterns in your life, or are patterns in your life, that themes that are repeating, or cycles that maybe have been repeating. And you need to pay attention more to the signs. Okay. Let's go into your mini money reading. I know I shouldn't be drinking that coffee, but it's so good. It tastes so good. This is, you're not following your heart. You have a blockage in your money because you're really not doing either not doing what you want to do in your work or in some other area of your life. Not following your heart is blocking your money. Also, not listening to your intuition, not acknowledging your emotions or expressing your emotions enough is blocking you, blocking your money flow, blocking you from receiving new opportunities, better opportunities. You may have been doing, maybe you've been doing some sort of money spells or spells for yourself, but showing me that if you've done some sort of spell or if you've done some sort of affirmations or trying to manifest money and more money, the problem isn't, that's not the root issue. That's not the method that you need to focus on as far as doing spells or enchantments or incantations or prayers. Is more, it's about this. This needs to be addressed. You could do all the money spells or all the clearing, the cleansing. You could do all the attraction. You can do all the manifestation type of work and money drawing, prosperity, abundance rituals. You can carry all the, you know, you can carry all the stones and, you know, talismans and stuff that you want for money and things of that nature. However, if the issue isn't actually that you have problem drawing money to you because it's an attraction issue and it's a poverty curse or something of that nature, then or you haven't been hexed by somebody to block your money, then you don't really need to focus on that type of magic. You need to act. Sometimes it's not that you necessarily need to do magic. Sometimes it's inner work that needs to be done. And the work here is not so much doing like shadow healing it or inner child work. It's just literally listening to your heart and doing what you want to do. Some people just, especially in the spiritual community, focus so much on the spiritual, and then they get very wrapped up in just the spiritual and forget that they still have to make decisions and it's not up to just the spirits and up to doing magic all the time. You were put here to make decisions and to physically do things and experience life. So you have to be able to make decisions. You're supposed to use the input of your guides. You can utilize the input from divination and the input, from your intuition, your higher self, and those things. But you still, at the end of the day, have to make the decisions that are going to be best for you, irregardless of how it may make somebody else feel. A lot of people, I'm getting a sense of holding yourself back, worrying. Have you spent more of your life worrying about other people too much and not enough about yourself, and it's kept you too stressed. I'm getting a lot of just like stress energy. When I started thinking about your name before I started pulling the cards, I was getting like a lot of stress energy, like heavy, like I need to take a big breath and exhale. So it feels like overburden and stress, but at the same time, the stress that he's showing me is coming from heart center. So this can be family or relationships related in general, whether this is a romantic partnership or just literally relationships with family members. If there's a sense of having too much like overcommitment or too much concern as to what other people want you to do or have wanted you to do in the past, that has built blockages in your life to, in regards to you being able to be more prosperous. And it's held you back from making the decisions that would lead you to being more prosperous, to choosing to go down certain career paths, maybe sacrificing. He's showing me sacrificing things that you have actually wanted to do because it wasn't either convenient as another option at the time too. And that is more of a heart blockage that has led to causing like a money blockage, because the chakras are all connected. So you have to address what is in the heart and following your heart more in order to be able to receive with ease and receive more abundantly, and actually enjoy your whatever it is you do for work, and excel and progress and manifest more, or easily change if you want to in the future. Change whatever you do for earning your income. I feel a lot of like anxiety around the subject of money here. So I feel like money has been a big struggle at times in your life, or a really big worry. Presently is just a big stress energy around the subject. So, but this is mostly because you're just not making decisions that you really do want to make, but there's like always a reason that you don't make it. There's like, not saying that you're trying to make an excuse, because you're not lazy or anything like that. It's just almost like I don't know if somebody else has guilted you into not choosing what you really want to do, is kind of the feeling that he's giving me. That and other things have led to a large blockage. Some of the other things just being concerned for other people, or being worried what people might think. Just a lot that can accumulate over the years, all those types of things, and create blockages for you and your money. So you have to work on acknowledging more of what it is that makes you happy in life. And it's not just like in work. It's just like also, this could be in relationships, and this can apply to other people watching as well too. You can learn from this. When you sacrifice in a relationship, you can, if you sacrifice and it's really not, if you're sacrificing what you really, 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 really have always wanted to do and were great at doing, or whatever like that, and you are always doing that, then it's going to create a blockage in not just the money, but in the heart, and that can make you sick. Things like that can make you sick. So it can lead to other issues down the line physically too. These are all things that we're here to do what we love to do and what we feel truly guided to do. So you have to follow that. A lot of people are just not following that. And at the end of the day, you only get one in this incarnation, in this current body, in this current vessel, in your current life experience, and in this timeline. You only get one real, life in this, particular time to experience things through who you are now, and to live out the dreams of who you are now. So not doing that is your main blockage in your career, and the advice that he's giving you is for your money to open and to be really prosperous is to start doing that. Start doing that and not feeling bad about it. Anything else? Self-evaluation, awakening, and purpose. Pretty much what we were just talking about. What is it? You really need to focus on that. What is it that you're not doing, or that you've put on hold or put on pause and put on the back burner, maybe for a million other reasons? It could be other people, could be you just don't know how, you don't see how. You can't focus on worrying about how. You just have to start doing. You have to take the initiative and make the step. And as you make the first steps and begin spinning, begin pushing the wheel begins to gain momentum. And then the wheel starts turning on its own, and you don't have to push it anymore. It's already going, it's gaining momentum, and the road just appears. And that's a really not a very good analogy. That's not what I thought about as I was saying it. That's just what came out. But I hope you get what I'm meaning, because you have to just believe and do it. Start doing it before you see the way. The way I heard somebody, I forget who it was, I think it might have been Grant Cardone, entrepreneurs, there's a quote about entrepreneurs. They jump off the cliff and build an airplane on the way down. You have to be willing and so committed and very high in faith and determined to do something and get something done, that you don't have to know how you're going to get it done. You just have to start and just know you're going to get it done and put in the work, and eventually you'll get it done and you'll be okay. You just have to start and be persistent. So that's his advice for you. All right, let me clear my cards. All right, so the next person purchased one roll as well. All right. And if you want to do these for May 9th, you can sign up on stand.store/Sam the Spiritist. The link's in my description box on this video, and if you follow me on Instagram, it's at the link in my bio. You can sign up for personal lucky numbers, which is called lucky combos, because I do the mini money reading with them. Those are, you could choose from 1 roll, 2 rolls, double your luck, or 3 rolls, triple your luck. So you get 1 roll, you get 7 lucky numbers, 2 rolls, you get 14, 3 rolls, you get 21, plus the mini money reading, the advice from St. Expedite. And if you do the 2 or the 3, you get a little discount. All right. So let's get started on the next person. This is for Novarin. Clear these real quick. Whew. And the lucky penny. All right. Get a number. What are the lucky numbers of the week and the feet for luck for the week? Let's start with lucky number 1. 4. 6. 4. 6. Can you guess what the number is? The next one? Anybody want to take a wild guess what the next number is? Oh my God, it's at the top of my screen right now. 4. And at the top of the screen is 4 people and 4 likes. At 46 minutes. Girl, I'm gonna write those angel numbers down too. I mean, I saw 46 minutes on the top of the screen, and I saw 46:44. And I saw 44 viewership and likes. Let me do some addition. Hold on. 10, 10, 14, 15. Let me double check. 5, 11. I'm doing bad math. 10, 10. That's 24, 25. My brain's really not been working well, so I'm going to triple check my numbers. 10, 10, and 4. That's 24 and 5. So 25 is the 7th number, adding up all those 6 numbers. So 1, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4 should add up. If anybody wants to check my math, that'd be really helping me out today. Should be added up to 25. That's your first 7 numbers. And then we're going to do the bonus numbers. Again, that I already got for you was 46, 4. Can you turn off the Roomba, please? Can you turn off the Roomba? Hold on, my Roomba just... Thank you. Roomba just turned back on because she was charging. 46, 4644, and 44 are bonus numbers, okay? Your main numbers were 1, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4. He's telling me 464 is a bonus number. Hold on, let me talk to him. All right. 4646 is a bonus number. Literally 464. These bonus numbers are angel numbers that you need to look up the messages for, because your angels got messages for you with these from the angel division. 644. Angel number 644. Bonus number 644. Bonus number 646. Did I give you 446 already? 446. Heavy on the Archangel Michael energy. I said 646, right? I said 644. Did I say 446? Yeah, okay. And he also said 146. He's making me feel like that's a time of day. 146 in the afternoon. Yeah, he's making me feel like that's time of day. A lucky time of day for you this week. Something. Overall, though, he doesn't want you making big purchases this week. It's not a good week. You need to be saving your money, not spending your money. Saving your money, you got to also know the difference between spending and investing. Because if it's something that you actually really, truly need, you need to separate your needs, your absolute needs to spend and needs to invest versus just spending on things that don't really need to be spent on. You need to budget money better and save. I'm hearing overspending is part of a blockage that you've had in money. I'm hearing current overspending is still happening in a way. But not good enough. He's saying not good enough. I'm just hearing at this point, seeing and hearing him. Not good enough financial money management. The money that you get is moving out too fast. And the money that you get you need to lock down the money. The money needs to be managed better, is what I'm hearing. Nobody gets to just decide they want to do something or this or that, or they want something. They want something, this or that. No. He said, no is your new favorite word. You need to be married to no. Because you're spending and your money is pouring out of your fingers. Like it's coming in, like the faucet's on, but then it's just pouring through your fingers too fast. Oh. There's a leak in the boat. That's something that my spouse said from a movie or some shit. But that's what they just brought to my head. There's a leak in your boat. You need to plug the leak. Somebody made a leak in your boat. You need to fix the leak before your boat sinks. You need to get the water out and plug the hole, is what he's showing me, before the ship sinks. You can't go down in the ship sinking. I'm just listening and hearing and seeing what he's showing me. Showing me you in the boat, other people are in the boat, and you're the only one. For whatever reason, there's other buckets, but ain't nobody else pulling the water out the boat but you. And that's not okay. He's showing me, I'll pull cards in a minute, but he's showing me your blockage is coming from you doing everything, all the work, So you need to have reciprocating energy around you, um, because that's your money blockage, is that there's not reciprocation. You're outputting more than everybody, and you're receiving too little in return. So your money isn't the actual issue. Again, for you too, the money is, would love to come to you, but you have like things in the way that are detracting from that being able to stay with you. And it needs to be addressed accordingly. Otherwise, you're just going to continue to experience the current your current relationship state with the spirit of money is going to remain how it is and how it has been. You know, that's what he's showing me. So ultimately, somebody else has to be helping shit stay afloat, is what he said. Like, you gotta be with people, have people around you who are getting money. You need more getting money energy around you, is what I'm saying. That's what he said. So if they ain't getting money, they can't stay. They can't be around you, no matter who they are. Understand? Get money. Like, he is about you getting money. Like, and making sure that you surround yourself with people that have the same energy, matching the right energy, the right intentions, the right work ethic, all that. That's how you grow. You can't be, that's why you don't grow when you don't have that around you. It's like being around people that aren't getting money and working is like giving yourself permission to fail, or giving yourself permission to be struggling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, it's okay. I don't mind struggling some more. Sure. I like taking the water out of the boat myself and busting my ass. Sure. Let me have some more, please, sir. Like, some like Oliver Twist. Like, can I get some more of that? Like, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like signing up for suffering. Like, when you don't have people with the right, I mean, I had an instance today, like, I ain't gonna say about who and with what, but like, I was like, damn, like, I let one person around me who has like a broke mentality, and it fucked my whole fucking energy up for like a few hours, and had me thinking like, not like myself. And I was like, like, I rebuked that. Nope. That's why I can't have just anybody and everybody around you. And some people's is here for a season, and some people's are here for, have been here too many seasons. And some people you gotta put out to pasture. Like, I have to put distance between me and some other people that just are not on the same vibration. So that's the type of advice he's giving, is you need to, like, people need to be on your vibration and doing the same grind and hustle and get money, energy, and work that you're doing, or they can't be around you, or they can't benefit from you. They can't have access to you and what you got going on. The end period. That's the advice. That's your money advice. That's the problem. Foots need to be on necks, he said. He showed me foot to neck, because it's past due. So do with that what you will. That's the word. That's the insight for this week. Foots to necks. That's a new one. I've never heard him say that. I don't say that. that's the readings for the people today that signed up. That's the free lucky numbers of the week. Do with it what you will. Be divinely guided, intuitive, be intuitively open to the universe and let it flow. And those are the people that end up having a good experience with lucky numbers. Again, they can be relevant for multiple weeks, more than a month sometimes. So keep them jotted down. Keep your mind open. Don't limit spirit, and everything will be alright. You're welcome, and many blessings. Gracias a la misericordia del limbo. Hey, don't do that. Gracias a la misericordia del limbo, Saint Expedite. Thank you for everybody watching. Thank you for everybody who participated. If you'd like to sign up, again, the link is in the description box below for open for May 9th. That's the next time I'm doing this. There will not be lucky numbers next week, but we will return and resume. You're welcome. On May the 9th. And that's in my link in bio. Follow me on Instagram at @SamTheSpiritist or at Sam_the_Spiritist. Those are my only 2 pages on Instagram. I'll never DM you first. And what else? I don't do TikTok. I have a TikTok. I don't do anything on TikTok. And just make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure you like the video. Save the video to whatever playlist or watch later even. It helps the channel, helps the video, helps other people find this. And I'll see you on May 9th. Many blessings.